What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Taurean Rain Reloaded channel. If you are new, please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to hit that bell and have your notifications set to all, and have your notifications set to all on your mobile devices to be notified when I upload a new video or go live. Like, comment, and share this content on your various social media platforms. So this is going to be another one of those Twitter analysis type of videos. If I call it a Twitter analysis, mainly because the video I'm referring to I came across on Twitter. And shout out to Afro Elite, because it was on his page where I actually saw this video. So Afro captioned the video, "Indian woman shows off her Nigerian husband as if she's bragging about a slave she just bought. #slavery." So I'm gonna go ahead and play the video in its entirety, and then we're gonna go ahead and break down what was said.
Alright guys, so I know a lot of you guys have been asking about a boyfriend haul, and here is
I'm not your boyfriend, I'm your husband.
boyfriend haul. So I got him so long ago. I got him like about 16 years ago, but I had to return him one time. It was a long time ago, but I returned him and he came back better than ever. I like to go for like a chocolate on chocolate, so black on black. I love like purebred. This is a purebred.
I'm confused on what are we doing.
We're giving them a haul. So this is purebred Nigerian from the motherland. I don't like to crossbreed. We got the full Nigerian here. What else? One really good thing about this one is it cooks, it cleans. Actually, no, it doesn't cook. I take that back. That's next season's, but not this season's one. We're working on it.
I do everything else.
Hold on, y'all. Okay, so the sound cuts out at the end, and Afro did. I remember him saying that the sound does cut out at the end, but I thought it was like maybe in the last 10 seconds. But it looks like it cut out in the last 20 seconds. But really, we got all we needed from just this part right here. Wow. And let me mind you, I'm not even cheating when I say this. This is my first time actually looking at the video. What compelled me to do it was when I saw his caption framing it, and then I said, let me just go ahead and make a video about this, breaking this down. And this is actually worse than what I thought it was. Not saying that Afro overinflated or over exaggerated what I was about to watch, but it was worse. The caption that he wrote actually doesn't even do it justice. So we're going to go back and we're going to break down. And like I said, unfortunately, the sound cuts out at the end, so you don't know what she's saying or what they are saying in the last like 20 plus seconds of the video. But like I said, we got all we needed in the first minute. So let me go ahead and go back into this, because this thing starts off on the wrong foot. Alright guys, so I know a lot of you guys have been asking about a boyfriend haul. And here is...
I'm not your boyfriend, I'm your husband.
The first thing to disrespect is, she said, I know you guys have been asking about a boyfriend haul, so here's my boyfriend. He said, what? I'm not your boyfriend, I'm your husband. So this woman literally degraded her own husband for a TikTok video. She downgraded him from husband, a man who put a ring on her finger and asked for her hand in marriage and married her in front of their friends and family. And she said that boyfriend haul. She could have easily said husband haul. But I guess this is her way of trying to be funny. And you can tell that he's trying to laugh through the embarrassment. Like, she's literally embarrassing this man, and he's allowing himself to be embarrassed.
Boyfriend haul.
I'm telling you right now, if this happened to me, not only will it be downgraded from husband, but she'll be down to single. That's what she would get downgraded to. Don't you embarrass me on TikTok or any social media platform and think it's going to be okay. And like I said, he's no better, because he, like you saw in the full video, he's literally laughing through it, but it's in some parts where he looks like it wasn't really going on. As if he apparently genuinely could have been caught off guard, but he's laughing through it. Like, dude, like, get a backbone.
So I got him so long ago. I got him like about 16 years ago.
She said, I got him so long ago, like 16 years ago. Like, now I see where Afro is talking about it. Sound like she's bragging as if she bought a slave. because that sounds just like a slave. And you heard it in a long video when she was saying purebred, straight out of the motherland, no crossbreeding. That sounds like a auction, almost like she's putting him on an auction block right here. But keep in mind where she said she got him from. Let me continue.
But I had to return him one time.
She said she had to return him one time. That screams to me subliminally that was there some infidelity there? Is that her like code speak for saying he cheated on her? Is that what she's saying? Like, I don't know.
It was a long time ago, but I returned him and he came back better than ever. I like to go for like a...
She said, I returned him so long ago, but he came back better than ever, as if he ran back into her arms. As it, or because the way she's describing him on the physical front, I'm guessing she's referring to his physique. Maybe his physique wasn't where she liked it at one point, and he left, or she let him go, quote unquote. And when he came back, this is what came back to her. So now she is also giving Mandingo vibes too. Like, I'm getting so many slave references to this thing. It's not even funny. It really isn't. It really isn't funny. It's insulting.
A chocolate on chocolate, so black on black.
Chocolate on chocolate, black on black. So she has a type. She clearly has a type, and which screams to me, this isn't her first ride at the rodeo with a man that looks like him.
I love like purebred. This is a purebred.
Purebred. Now it sounds like she's describing a horse, because when I hear the words purebred, I'm thinking of a horse, not a human being. Look at how she's describing him. She's not even describing him as a human. She's describing him as a product or an animal. She didn't even come out and say that this was her husband. She said this is a boyfriend haul. Her own husband had to check her and say, I'm your husband, not your boyfriend. But he went right along with it.
Confused on what are we doing?
We're giving them a haul. So this is purebred Nigerian from the motherland.
Nigerian from the motherland. To the people over in Nigeria who are in interethnic relationships, is this what goes on in your home? And I'm talking to the men right now, since this is the subject matter. Is this what goes on? Now, this woman is Indian. She's not white. She's not Latina or Arab. Well, I guess you could throw it's kind of on the fence with that one. Or any other group, Native American, whatever you want to call it. She's Indian. The so-called POC. Another reason why I and so many others do not want to be lumped in with that whole POC enclave. Look at how they're acting. I just did a video about that Filipino chick, was her name? The Gina whatever. Talking about how abortion was worse than slavery. Now you have this Indian woman that's basically presenting her husband as if he is a slave on an auction block. But these are some of the same people that tell us to get over slavery. But they can't help but continue to bring it up themselves.
I don't like to crossbreed. We got the full Nigerian here.
I don't like the crossbreed. We got the full Nigerian here. I wonder if this is a call out to women of her heritage, of her lineage, her tribe, Indian, and telling them, hey, if she can go and get a full bred chocolate on chocolate, black on black, Nigerian straight out of the motherland, just pluck them right on up, maybe I can go and do the same thing. Because I'm telling you, on TikTok, the craziest things will trend on there. I don't have a TikTok that's one of the reasons why. I don't think I could ever bring myself to create a TikTok. And if I did make a TikTok, it would be more so to promote my YouTube channel. And that's about as far as it'll go. But you wouldn't find me on there for... It's the reason why we always say TikTok is a cesspool. And this is an example of it right here. This is the kind of stuff you'll find on there.
What else? One really good thing about this one is
she referred to her husband as this one. keep in mind, she has been doing nothing but objectifying her husband this entire video. Not once did she treat him like a human being. First, she started off by calling him her boyfriend and he's her husband. Then she said, like, literally, it's like literally watching a slave auction on video. That's literally what it looks like she's doing right here. Now, I'm sure if people called her out on it, and I'm not sure a lot of people will, she'll come and do a video saying it wasn't meant to look like that. It was all a joke and it's this, that, and the third. And like I said, it doesn't even look like he's in on it, because I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he genuinely did not know what was going on, because he looks like he looked lost for a second. And like, what is this? Like, what are we doing? But I don't give him kudos on the fact that he ran along with it. He could have easily said, no, I'm not doing this, but continued to do it anyway. But it's going to drive home a bigger point, because I think it's getting ready to get to that point where the video goes quiet.
It cooks, it cleans.
It cooks, it cleans. Now, see, again, she's not referring to her husband as a human. She's referring to him as an object. It, not he. Not him, not even by saying, even going to have the decency to say his name. All she's done is refer to her husband as objects of her own desires and pleasures, as if he was some person she met, I don't know, at a club. Like I said, she's referring to him in a very animalistic way.
Actually, no, it doesn't cook. I take that back. That's next season's, but not this season's one. We're working on it.
I do everything else.
So it cuts off right there. So I don't know what it says for the last for the last 20 seconds. I don't know what is being said. But all I know is this video is sick. I don't care if it is meant as a joke. And both of these idiots in this videos are fools for multiple reasons. He is an idiot for allowing himself to get in a relationship with this chick that he's been with for 15 years, who had the nerve and allowed her to get onto TikTok and allow himself to get on this video and have her objectify him in a way that is very demeaning and degrading. Like I said earlier, where is your spine? He literally he's the definition of a jellyback. And we can clearly say that he is a tether, because she says out of Nigeria. So that eliminates the whole that he could be FBA or from America. He sat up there and allowed her to say that to him on TikTok, where there are millions of people watching. Now, I don't know what kind of following she have, but I'm guessing off of this camera quality, which has kind of been lowered because it's been shared so many times, that they probably are content creators. I think I read in one of the comments that someone has said that they had subscribed to their YouTube channel, so apparently they have a channel as well. And I believe Afro Elite had posted her name, whatever her username is, down in the thread, and I'll post that somewhere, maybe in the description. But yeah, you allowed your wife, who referred to you as her boyfriend, to degrade you for the world to see. And you thought it was a joke. You thought it was funny. Now, with her, she pretty much had command and control of this whole video right here. I literally don't have to break down how disgusting and disturbing she is, because most of the video was me breaking down everything that she said. Now, what's interesting to me is that she was saying that she went for the chocolate on chocolate, the black on black, no crossbreeding. Basically, she didn't want anyone who was mixed or biracial. If they have kids, and I almost hope that they don't, but something tells me they will, what do you think her children are going to be? They're going to be half Nigerian, half Indian, or whatever nation in India. I'm guessing that's in India. Whatever nation she's from, I put it like that. That's what your children will be seen as. And if they ever come to, and I don't know if they're here in the States or overseas or whatever, but let's say that they're here in the States. Over here, where white supremacy thrives, they will be seen as another nigga. Especially if they come out looking more like their dad. This is, like I said, this is some other shit right here. Like, this is some new age 2022 stuff right here when it comes to this. But my big point is this, and I think I talked about this in another video, and I'm gonna talk about it here. You have a lot of black people, but I'm gonna just stick to the subject matter that this is a black man. You have a lot of black men out here who think the grass is greener on the other side, and they end up with filth like this. Yes, I said his wife is filth, because what she did was filthy and trashy. She went up there and said what she said. But what's sick is that you have black men of his mindset that will allow himself to be used as a prop, because that's basically what he was being used as in this video, as a prop to get views and clicks and clout and all other types of things that people use as currency, which is really attention nowadays. But you have a lot of black men out here that will say black women ain't this and black women ain't that and black women are this and black women are that, and then they get with someone like this and they're just supposed to be okay, and they say, oh, these women are so much more feminine, they're so much nicer, they know how to take care of their man and all types of stuff like this. I need to know from y'all, what do you think about her behavior? Because many of you can get up here all day, every day, and say what black women are and are not doing and what they should and should be doing, but this isn't a black woman right here. I mean, I know you're not going to talk about it because you have a base to appease, and for you to do a video like this would actually not get you many views, and it might actually make you lose some subscribers and have them questioning your integrity to the quote unquote cause. But luckily for me, I'm equal opportunity over here, so they can't get me with that BS. My audience will probably appreciate me doing a video like this because, like I said, equal opportunity. I talk about everything. I didn't pigeonhole myself into a box like a lot of people have done. Now all they have is a one-trick pony talking point. Because you can't say I'm one-sided, because I've done videos on the women and I've done videos on the men. Here's one recently right here, and I've done a few, like, what's that name? Obum Selly with the Becky. And what's his name? Last month, back in June, the one who went tubing with his girl in Idaho, that's another one. And what's funny is that Everett Jackson, that video was done well over a month ago, and I have yet to find any of the guys who have the mindset of being like a male divester do one video on him. The plainest Jane, and shout out to her, and myself, as far as I know, are the only two people that have done a video about him. And they can't say that they didn't know that video existed. Or that story, I should say, existed. Even the most recent one with what's his name? The one with the crazy wife, her name is Dre McCrae. I think her full name is Andrea. And his name is Devon McCrae. That story is wild. And shout out again to the Planet Jane for doing that breakdown. I saw her and maybe a couple of other people on YouTube talk about it. And believe it or not, some of them were actually white YouTubers, white female YouTubers. And even some white male YouTubers talk about that story. But guess who I didn't see do a video about that? The black male YouTubers that are telling black men to seek their options elsewhere. So my thing is this. How can you point the finger at black women like that and you're not even calling this behavior out? I'm just saying. I don't know what kind of responses is going to get from those over there, but I really don't care. The point of the matter is, many of you are no different than them divestors. No different. If you really break down a lot of the stuff that you say, maybe take a few things out that some of you say that another wouldn't say. But if I would put it this way, most of what you say is almost exactly identical to each other. You might have to switch and tweak some things, but they're almost the exact same talking points. I look at both of you with disdain. Just like I look at her and him with disdain. I look at you with the same one. Probably more.